got one too? Who's gonna get him in first?
So what's up guys, we are back with another video. Before we get started, go down there, subscribe, ring notification bell, and like this video. Today we are at the creek, sand bass fishing again. It got up really high again. So we got our micro fishing rods.
Hey, before you get too far into this, I have a question. What's this big spot on your forehead right here? Oh, that's where you mouthed off the Emily, right?
Yeah.
What's this big spot on your eye right here?
That might be from a baseball.
That's where I hit you in the eye with a baseball. You get looking kind of rough, man.
I know.
So, we've done like 57 sand bass, white bass videos lately, but I thought I would challenge these two boys to something with these micro fishing rods.
Okay, you didn't say challenge.
Well, I'm challenging you. These micro fishing rods are way underpowered for these white bass. These sand bass are strong, okay? And usually I get these two out here and do a micro fishing challenge. We're catching like little bluegill and little green sunfish, maybe a bass. I don't know if you guys will be able to reel in a sand bass on those rods. So we're gonna see who can catch the most sand bass on a micro fishing rod. What do you think? Hey, we even brought Mom this time.
Yep, I am not fishing with a micro fishing pole.
You've missed out on like this whole sand bass spill.
No.
It's been amazing.
I know, but someone had to stay back and cook. I had to take one for the team.
Hey, all the cooking videos, they saw me cooking, so that's a lame
Well,
excuse.
you don't video me cooking all the time.
All right, let's go fishing. So after that big storm the other day, it's taken the creek a few days to go back down, and I came down this morning and this creek was just absolutely stacked plumb full of sand bass. Like, it was every cast. And I just had to get these two boys out here this afternoon after school and let them try to catch some of these. It's not really even a sport now. They're so easy to catch while they're here, but they'll only be here for a day or two. I'm hoping they're still here. So they come up the creek, these sand bass come up, and they have to have moving water to spawn. So they come up from the lake, and every deep hole has just been filled to the top lately. Houston's hung up. Hang on, I'll help you. It's close to you, Kobe. You're gonna have to pick it up, because all those rocks are in the water right there. You got one too? Who's gonna get him in first? Hey, Earl, get back. Kobe, you can't let the dog get it, buddy. Let's see it. Oh, look at there. Here.
Big one.
You got one?
Hang on. One more.
So we're not doing a catch, clean, and cook today. We're just fishing for fun, all right?
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a good sand bass. Doubled up.
What?
Catch a fish.
I already did.
It's not on video, you can't prove it.
Well, I did.
Woo! Kobe casted like 6 feet. Mom cast it on the other side of the dam.
I did.
Let it fall off. Hey, you just let it fall off of there and you'll get one.
Look. There's one stuck up there.
Oh yeah, you threw it on the other side of the dam and got it stuck. Now Jacoby threw across you.
Oh.
Kobe, you just threw across DJ. You're just gonna have to grab him. That little pole's got real light lines, so it'll break easier, okay? You got yours off?
Yep. Grab. Go.
Watch the dog. Watch the dog. How's that compared to those bluegill, Kobe?
Better.
Better.
Got one.
Oh, Houston got one.
I think these microfish are better.
If you'll just slow down a little bit, they'll hit it again, babe. If you miss one, just stop reeling for a second. They'll hit it again. You're gonna have to go get it, buddy. What's up, Bear? You decided to join us? Everyone's been asking where you've been. They haven't seen you much lately. I told them you're still here. I guess they believe me, huh? Cub, you're wrapped up around everything in sight, buddy. Including the dog. Earl, get back. Kobe's gonna hook you. Mom got a fish. I think she calls that a quick release. Where are you going, buddy? You still hung up?
Yeah.
That's the problem with these micro rods, is you just don't have much control. We're gonna have to go get him probably. Oh, Kobe got one. Chunk him back in the creek.
He says chunk, that means throw.
Well, don't be mean to it, but just, there you go.
Got
Houston,
one.
you got a fish, buddy.
Feisty.
Get your hook out of his mouth. There you go. Bella and Bear found, or Gemma and Bear found something. Kobe got another fish.
Right in that current.
Houston, wait, buddy. Wow. You got one now? Ooh, boys. Y'all are making me work for this. I don't know if I like the micro fishing rod sand bass challenge here.
Hey,
I can't even keep count. Earl, hey, you gotta quit, buddy. You're gonna get a hook in you.
And I'm about to fall in.
Hey, that's a good place to sit down, Houston.
Got another one.
Got another one. Man, y'all won't even give me a break.
Houston, there's one right there. Where? So this, you know?
Man, it's been like 30 seconds since y'all caught a fish. What's the deal?
Oh my gosh, stop. Got another one.
Ah, that's what I thought. Houston, you better catch one on this cast. He's gonna be outdoing you.
This isn't me and you. No, this isn't me and him.
Well, it's tough having that little bitty short rod. You can't reach out over the bank and pull them up, huh? There you go.
The water is pushing me.
Hey, when I came down here this morning, I threw out a couple fish traps for you, just so we could see what we could catch.
Where at?
Well, there's one right here. So I don't know, there's a ton of shad in here. I thought maybe we might get lucky and see if we catch some shad for catfish bait or something. Well, Jacoby just caught a fish trap. Look at that.
Oh, look at something. I can't see.
Hang on, let me get Kobe's jig out of here.
Well, we got bluegill, that's all.
No shad. A ton of little sunfish though. You probably got what, 15 or 20? Can't see through the mesh very well. We're just gonna let them all go. We're not gonna keep them, but just a ton of little small bluegill.
Dad, we could go set this trap over there.
Well, there's one over there. We're fixing to go check it.
Just look at this.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh.
That's pretty.
Y'all know there's a zipper, right?
We're just gonna let them go, okay? So just unzip it and dump it all out. Make sure they all come out. All right, you got them. One bluegill. And that one was kind of a dud. Toss her back. We'll see what it does overnight.
Okay, put it like over here where the sand bass are.
The water's moving so fast it'll wash all your bread out.
It's going it.
Gemma, you're gonna find a snake.
Hang on, I'm just gonna go look. I'm pretty sure it goes to the top.
You're gonna find a snake up there.
Yeah, it goes to the top.
So as you can clearly see, when these sand bass are running and they're really fired up and ready to feed, they'll eat non-stop, and we just catch them by the hundreds. And it's just a magical time of year. I know I've done quite a few fishing videos lately, but when the fish are biting, you go fishing. And when the tomatoes are ripe, you pick tomatoes. Well, right now the fish are biting, and they're biting, and they're biting, and they're biting. And I'm gonna try something, because I have a suspicion that I can just take a jig head, an empty jig head with no tail on it at all, and catch a sand bass. You think I can catch a sand bass on a bare hook?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna try it. All right, I know the lighting's terrible and the sound's loud, but I've got a jig head with nothing on it, just an empty jig head. I can't just use a regular old hook because we won't have any weight there. So typically you'd have a jig tail or marabou feathers, whatever. We're gonna try it just like this. Nothing yet. Oh, you can hear. What was that? Maybe 5th cast? Look at here. Oh, about fell down on a rock. You got one? Okay. There's your proof right there. We've got a jig with nothing on it in the sand bass's mouth. Look at there. Caught him on a bare hook. All right, I'm gonna move up closer to the falls, because what these sand bass are doing is they're waiting on bait fish to come over the waterfall, and when they hit, it messes them all up, and they're just sitting there waiting on something to come over so they can just get an easy snack. So I figured closer to the falls, there's gonna be more fish. Got him. 3rd cast. Got one on. Bare hook. So as I was saying earlier, when they're feeding like this and they're stacked in the creek, it's just almost not even sporting. I mean, look at that. Not a giant sand bass, but still fun to catch, and the boys are having a blast on their little micro rods. Mom got bored and went home, so I just stole her rod, and we're catching fish. And Earl wants to know all about it, don't you, Earl? All righty. Let's let this little beauty go. Bella, Joby is tearing the fish up over here. That boy is non-stop. I think Houston's resorted to playing. He's caught a couple hundred over the last couple weeks, but Joby, this is only his second time to be a part of this. And I think he's having a good time. You having a good time, Kobe?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one right there, buddy. Too bad we aren't cooking them up tonight, you know it? Just go lay him in there easy. Hey, I'll tell you what, bring him right over here in this shallow water and we'll watch Bella chase him. Just set him in easy. Well, Bella, you act all big and tough like you want to catch a fish all the time. There's one there waiting on you. I have to revive him. There he goes. Golly, fish jumped up on the bank, Kobe. Hey, that fish tried to get away and he swam up on the bank. Here, back up, Earl. Let's give him a chance. All right, fish. You're gonna have to figure out the deep water is that way. He gone. All right, Kobe, I got a question for you.
Yeah?
What's more fun? Fishing in the creek, catching sand bass, or sitting in class all day, learning math and spelling?
Fishing.
Fishing. Well, I figured you'd say that. I had a suspicion.
Another one.
Got one. Houston's over there shoveling water and Jacoby's slaying fish. Spin around here. Boy, you killing them today, dude. Yeah, no big deal, huh? Ain't nothing for a guy like you. You seem like the kind of guy that catch 100 fish a day. Can you get it?
It's too hard.
Oh, I got my finger. There we go. Bella about got that one. Mid-air. Why are you throwing my dirt away?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, Jacoby, I think we're gonna have to call you the champion micro fishing sand bass slayer today. Because you wore Houston smooth out and he ain't even fishing anymore. You know it? You got another one already? The old micro rod sand bass champion right here. All I can see is the back of your head. Hold him up here, let's see it before Earl gets it. Good job, Kobe. Good job.
I got stalled.
Hey, Kobe.
Yeah.
Give me knuckles, buddy. You're killing it, man. You're doing awesome. Well, I think this is probably going to about wrap it up for us. We're just going to hang out at the creek, have a good time, and let Jacoby catch all the sand bass he can catch until he's tired of catching sand bass, I guess, because he is the Jacoby is now the unofficial, no, Jacoby is now the official undisputed micro fishing rod sand bass champion of the creek.
I found a crystal.
Found a crystal?
Yeah, look at the.
Oh, Houston's looking for rocks. So, yeah, great time. I love just hanging out at the creek like this, and when the fish are here and the fish are biting, that makes it even, you know, 1,000 times better, because there's just not many places in the world where you can have the opportunity to come out here like this and catch a fish just about every cast. And it's very short-lived, don't get me wrong. And this year has been phenomenal compared to some of the previous 5, 6, 7 years. And you just never know. I mean, all it takes is the right temperatures and the right amount of rain to get these sand bass wanting to come up the creek and spawn. And when it hits just right, it's almost just magical. And it's not all catch, clean, and cook. We're not. You already got some fish?
Yeah, some small ones.
Cool. It's not all about filleting as many fish as we can. We've probably only cleaned 60 or 70 fish in the last couple weeks. And we'll have some fish fries. Jacoby's got another fish on over there now.
Skipping rock contest. Yeah.
Jacoby's putting it on you now, dude.
Yeah. See how this is perfectly fine? What?
Man, you're tough. You're breaking rocks. So anyways, when it does work out just right, it's like magic down here. And this is just the way I grew up, and it's the way I want to raise my kids. And we've had so many people down here, so many different friends and family, and everybody's just been having a great time. We're gonna have some big fish fries, and you know, I know I say this a lot, but this is just who we are and what we do. And it may not be the Gulf of Mexico or the Pacific Ocean. We're not catching 300-pound tuna and, you know, wild crazy stuff, but it's our life and it's fun. And Jacoby's got another fish on, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. Actually, I think I'll just let Houston wrap it up.
Yeah.
So come on over here, Mr. second place micro fishing rod challenge.
And then
with the big cut on your eye and a big cut on your forehead. You caught a bass? Well, we're not gonna wrap it up till we go see Jacoby's bass. Hey, looky there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chase him down, chase him down, chase him down. Woo! Hold him up here, Cobes. Good job, buddy.
That's the size that we need when I get mine. Big fish pond.
All right, throw him back. All right, hey, why don't you end this video before we get into too much more of a mess?
So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always,
broke your line?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as always, we'll see you on the next video with probably not Jacoby.